What's going on, hardcore card collectors? Thanks for tuning in. Just want to share some stuff that we were able to get at the card show this weekend. Had a good time with my two boys. It was a pretty cool event. I had a few goals going into the card show. Wanted to try to maybe get something for my oldest son as far as basketball goes. My youngest son wanted to get him soccer related because he's big into soccer. And then I wanted to try to trade something for some cool Raider cards that I might find there, as well as my wife's dad, who's a Broncos fan. I wanted to see if there might be, something cool as far as Broncos go. So check this video out. I think you guys are going to like it. I think we accomplished all that we were trying to do, and of course, have a good time. But check it out and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to be leaving here. I was up late, kind of trying to set some cards aside. So just going to show you kind of some stuff we got here. So a few basketball, Caleb Martin, Tim Duncan, Kyle Lowry, Cam Reddish. He's looking a little reddish in that jersey. And a few Shedeur Sanders here. These aren't worth much, but I figure that one's kind of cool. Travis Hunter. Figure since might be some Colorado fans here, I'll bring that. Chris Bassett for the A's. This is a baseball got last night. Austin Riley. Ray McCullers Jr. Leroy Garcia. I probably said that wrong. Sixton Sanchez. Future stars. So that's it for the baseball, pretty much, I think. And I put these 3x5 cards in, so you guys know. These make it kind of nice. I'll show this later, but I do this to kind of separate my categories. But all right, here we go. Now we're getting to some stuff that this is probably what I'm going to show right here is probably the stuff that's most likely to be possibly tradable or more tradable than the other stuff. All right, Drake May, autograph 47 out of 50. I've had it up on eBay, hasn't sold yet. I think I got this listed for $300 on eBay. Caleb Williams, autograph right here. Got this up on eBay, 40 out of 50. I got this listed for $400 right there. And then we got the Contra of Jalen Carter. I think that's a cool card. This is a card I'd like to send in for possibly getting graded or something like that. So to me, this is like a $200 card. Online, I think it's maybe $150-ish, but figure I'll bring that guy with me. And then my first one-of-one I ever hit, Jordan Addison. Got this listed on eBay for $800. It should be more than that in my opinion, but it's all what someone's willing to pay for it. But that's been up for a little while. Nobody's really gave me any offers on it. So, all right, so that's the first group. Lloyd, Lemon, Singer, Foreman. I have no idea who this dude is. Bill Lane or something. These are all my cards. All right, and then the downtown. I still have the downtown. I haven't sold it. Cooper Kupp. We're looking to trade that guy. If there's a Rams fan or someone that might want it. It's probably like a $200 card value. That Cooper Kupp somewhere in there. Kenny Pickett. Man, this card makes me upset. Should be a $1,500 card right here, minimum. Well, I'll say $1,200 minimum. Should be $1,200 to $1,500 card right here. I don't know. Others are probably thinking this is like worth $200 right now. I wouldn't let this thing go for under like $800 to $1,000 right now. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on that guy. Anybody wants to offer me $200, I'll just tell them I'm not interested. So, all right. And then Jordan Battle. Pretty sure he plays for the Bengals, but that's one of those wild card autos. Kind of cool. Defensive back. And then my PSA slabs that I'm bringing. Not bringing none of my Raider stuff because I'm going to be tempted to trade it because I really don't want to trade it. So I'll just pull it out and show you. All right, right here you got Larry Walker, PSA 6 for the Colorado Rockies. So since I'm in Colorado, maybe someone might be interested in this. And then the card we showed last night, CJ Stroud, PSA 9. Sure that might have some people interested in it. I didn't get a chance to kind of go through and see how much some of these are. Eric Pascal for the Warriors, rookie. And I thought about not bringing this Tom Brady Man of Mastery. I don't know. I figure I'll bring it just in case. Emmitt Smith. I don't know. That's pretty much a junk card. I don't see any reason why someone would want that. Just because there's nothing special about it. But here's a Giannis Yantimbo, PSA 9. And then we got a couple throwbacks right here. John Unitas, PSA 2. I really wasn't going to get rid of this one because it's like a throwback. But I did figure I'll put it in here. And then Bart Starr, PSA 1.5. But because I wanted some of that like old school throwback quarterback, so I thought those were kind of cool. All right, now here's my oldest son's cards right here. Victor Wemby, Jamal Murray silver. Great Expectations. Nathan McKinnon autograph. We got him that for his birthday with the certification for it. And then Kel McCarr. He's pretty good. I like him. I like both those guys when it comes to hockey. His son's cards. He's got the soccer. I'm not going to pronounce any of these guys. There's that dude. Phil Foden. Mbappe. Reece James. So those are probably the more valuable ones I'm thinking for soccer. Hey guys, I'm here at this card show. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but we're going to go see if there's some good stuff here. So let's go check it out. This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be smaller than this. This is pretty cool.
I saw that, but I really wanted it, so I was like, I'll take the risk. And, worst case, they'll tell me no, they'll refund me. And
all right, got my son Logan here. Got this fine gentleman. We're going to do a transaction for the Nathan McKinnon autograph. My son decided to sell this card to this fine gentleman for $175.
50, 60, 70, and 5.
Awesome.
Done deal?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Do you have a business or anything, or?
That would be us.
Right there. Here we go. All right. CDM cards and collectibles. Awesome. Good deal. All right. So I'm here with Tom. Hello, Tom.
How's it going?
We're going to do this trade on my card, this downtown that I've had for a while. Been wanting to get some good Raider cards. So we're trading for this Davante Adams right here. 23 out of 135. And then this Howie Long.
I'll go to this if I go to Target.
So CJ Stroud and 2 Tom Brady's for the
Downtown.
So sound like a deal?
Yeah, sounds
Let's
good.
do it. All right, thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
man.
Appreciate it. All right, got my son Isaiah here. We're gonna trade this Lionel Messi card, $5 for 2 of his to this fine gentleman, and $3.
Yep.
Go ahead and grab it. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we got a fine gentleman here, Mr. Tim. Thank you. He's got this Bo Jackson rookie, PSA 9, and then I'm gonna trade him my Bart Starr, Johnny Unitas, and I'm gonna give him $35, and I'm gonna have a Bo Jackson PSA 9. All right, we're gonna do a trade here at this card show. Got tons of people here. Well, died down a little bit, but it's a lot bigger card show I thought it'd be.
We got this fellow gentleman here, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna do my Drake May to 50 and my Caleb Williams to 50 for Murray, auto, rookie, and then Rich Gannon, a 1/1 Josh Jacobs, and then a Peyton Manning autograph right here. Sound like a deal?
Absolutely.
Straight up trade?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Good deal, man.
Good deal, thank you. All right, now we're going to have a recap here of kind of everything that went on and just kind of revisit it here, see what you guys think. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions if you think these were good trades or not. So, all right, this right here was my son. This is the first thing we looked at when we got there. He's a big Kobe Bryant fan, even though he's a Nuggets fan. But so got him this Kobe Bryant of 3,111 of 3,999. Bought that for him. It was like, I think, $25. So that was kind of a cool card. And then the same guy that we bought that from, he's a pretty cool guy. I guess he was a Vikings fan, and he was interested in my Jordan Addison. However, for like what he was willing to trade was around 250 range, 200 or something like that. And that just wasn't even be worth my time. It's a 1/1 Jordan Addison, dude. There's like, maybe that's not worth that much to somebody else, but my price on this is like 800. There's a little wiggle room in there. I'd come down a little bit depending on the right price or the right person or the right trade. But that dude definitely, that just was something I was not going to entertain as far as that goes. So that's the Jordan Addison 1/1 right there. So didn't trade that one. I didn't record that part, but I thought I'd let you guys know on that. Then right after that, I didn't record this one either, but I got this Bo Jackson for $10. Thought it was a pretty cool deal. I love Bo Jackson, so anytime I can get a Bo Jackson card, if it's cost effective, as a Gem Mint 9, thought that was pretty cool. Will be the next one. So this is where in the morning I kind of go over like kind of some of the stuff we were doing, cards we were looking at, setting aside. So this is my son's Nathan McKinnon card autograph, and my son decides to sell it, and I just pretty much put the ball in his court and just said, hey man, you want to do it, then go ahead. I think he made a little bit of profit on that one. As far as the Nathan McKinnon goes, it was something like maybe $75 or something he made off that card from when we bought it for him like a year or so ago for his birthday. So thought that was pretty cool. He's wanting to get some new shoes, so I just kind of gave him free reins to do what he wanted to do. This trade was probably one of my favorite trades. I mean, there's two of them that I really like. This is one I thought was pretty good. So this is where we got my downtown in the morning. Told you guys I hadn't traded it yet. I hit that a while back. And then getting into this, the Howie Long autograph, thought that's a really sweet Howie Long, $35. Devontae Adams, 30. Devontae Adams is numbered. The number is 23 out of 135. And then the CJ Stroud, even though it's a wild card, that's numbered 10 out of 35. And then that score, Tom Brady, that's numbered 2 out of 100. So I know score's not like a super big card, but Tom Brady's are hard to hit. I mean, there's not even any Tom Brady's that I've seen in the last Panini release all of this last year. So Brady retires, and literally, like, there's no Tom Brady cards in any of the packs that you're opening. So to get a couple like lower level Brady's, that would be kind of cool. The thing that drew me into this trade the most, because he did want the downtown, was really the Howie Long and Devontae Adams. I really felt like the Howie Long for $35. I thought that was pretty low. I thought that should have been maybe like 50, maybe even a little more. The Devontae Adams, numbered 23 of 135, 30. I don't know. I think that's a good price. I think that could be as high as 40 or 50 as well, depending on who it's. I mean, that's it's not PSA, but it's a 10 grade, and then the auto on the Howie Long is a 10, and the card is a 9. And then CJ Stroud, like, even though it's not like Panini and it's kind of a knockoff, I just thought that that's a really clean looking card as far as CJ Stroud goes. I think it's going to be a stud. So get kind of a nice CJ Stroud card for $35. I thought would be a pretty good deal. Brady, that scorecard, I couldn't find any comps. I'm thinking that could be a $50 to $75 card minimum, maybe even a little more down the road. And then the last Brady for like $10, that wasn't much. So like essentially, I think all this came out to like around 150. You could argue maybe as far as like value trade wise of what like the price tags he had on stuff, that maybe, you know, the downtown was worth more than this trade. Downtowns are usually around 200 plus, but that Cooper Cup, you know, like I could see it like 175. And I thought, like I said, I thought he priced the Howie Long too low. So, you know, I just was like, I wasn't going to like wheel and deal with him too much because I wanted my Raider cards. And then everything after that was like kind of a bonus is the way I looked at this trade. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. You know, there's some really good people at the card show. It was a lot bigger than I thought it would be, as you guys heard me say in the video earlier. Is the Howie Long, Devontae Adams. They're super clean cards, man. So was excited about that. And then 23, 135. And then I think CJ Stroud right here, 10 of 35. I mean, that's a clean CJ Stroud card. I really like that, even if it is wild card. Thought that's pretty cool, man. And then there's that Tom Brady, out of this world. And the other Tom Brady, PSA 9, numbered 2 out of 100. I wished it was maybe like a gem at 10, but you know, it was a cost-effective option. I wouldn't mind having some Brady's long-term, you know, for the future. I think his cards are going to be always valuable. All right, so here's a trade right here. My youngest son is a big soccer fan, plays soccer, trying to get, you know, he's trying to get his card thing going. There wasn't too many soccer collectors there, which is probably pretty typical for a card show. There's like 2 guys, but my son was pretty excited. He wanted to do like his own trade. So I just kind of gave him the option to do what he wanted. So this guy traded him 2 of his cards for a Messi card. And the Messi card was only $5, but then the guy gave my son $3. So thought that was a pretty cool thing. Just kind of let him do that transaction. So I kind of show that there. And then, of course, here's the Messi card he got. It's actually a pretty cool card when you take it out and you kind of, you know, reflect it in the light. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is probably one I looked back on, and I will say probably my emotions got the best of me. So this is the trade I did. Bo Jackson for the guy was really nice, but probably, you know, I love Bo Jackson. So like, you know, I see Bo Jackson and my emotions like get the best of me. But this is like the Bart Starr and then Johnny Unitas cards I had. I want to say I think I paid for the Johnny Unitas and the Bart Starr. I think one of them I paid around $75 from, I think it was like one of the Jimmy Guns auctions or something like that. And then the other one I think of maybe 20 or 40. So I think I definitely had like at least 100 or over $100 invested in these 2 cards. And so that's me in the morning showing you I was going to possibly look at trading those cards. End up trading both of those cards, Bo Jackson rookie card plus $35. It is a gem at 9. He wanted $100 for it, so I don't know. I felt like 35 was a little steep, but I don't think the guy was going to budge, and I really wanted that Bo Jackson. I don't have a Bo Jackson. I want a Bo Jackson PSA 10 eventually, but I don't even think I have this Bo Jackson card. I might have one that I got from Jimmy Guns, but this is a really clean Bo Jackson card. Eventually I'll get a PSA 10 and upgrade, but that was just something I was like, you know what, if I'm only paying $35 out of pocket, I still felt like I came ahead because, you know, just my fandom for Bo Jackson. So anyway, so I look back, I'm not like upset at it. It just was one I wish the trade would have gone a little better. That was probably, of all of them I look back, I'm like, man, I wish I would have got a little more out of them, like, you know, what I invested, but that's just the way sometimes card collecting goes. At the end, I got the guy I wanted, which is Bo Jackson. So, and then, all right, so this is the Messi card. I didn't record this one, but we actually paid $100 for this card. But this is a Cristiano Ronaldo PSA 9. It's numbered 28 of 49. So my youngest son, you know, is a big soccer fan. Wanted to get him a graded card. I tried to do a trade with these guys. They were cool, but they were like mostly soccer collectors, which is understandable. But so I wasn't able to trade them anything. But, you know, I didn't want to let my youngest son down because he was really excited. And, you know, to see a Ronaldo card, he's one of the top tier guys when it comes to the soccer realm, I guess. So, I thought it'd be cool to get him without an auto, but a higher end card without spending an arm and a leg. And we'll see. Let's not forget the World Cup is going to happen in the United States in 2026 for the first time, since the 80s or something like that. So I do believe there's a lot of potential in soccer to be where you can buy cards now at a good value. And later on, I think you'll get a good return on investment if you want to sell leading up to the World Cup in 2026. So that's kind of the other thing, is get him some soccer cards, and then hopefully he can sell them like his older brother did. Because when he saw his older brother, sell his card and get money, then he was like, man, I want to sell that and, make some money as well. But I got to get him some nicer cards for him to be in that situation. Nathan McKinnon autograph. I mean, Nathan McKinnon's a stud as far as hockey goes. So, and they're in the playoffs and all that. So, but yeah, so thought that was cool. It's a really clean card. The picture doesn't do it justice, but it's like blue. It's a sick looking card, man. So that was probably a pretty good highlight. My youngest son was real happy. Right when we were doing the Ronaldo purchase, this guy came up as my son was looking at cards, my youngest son, and he had asked me if I was a Bo Jackson fan. And I was like, yeah, and that was like my hero when I was a kid. And then he handed me this card. He's like, here, I want you to have this. So that was really cool. Gave me this Bo Jackson just out of nowhere, just some stranger. And then I gave that Bo Jackson card to my youngest son. And I said, here you go. Here's your first Bo Jackson kind of thing. So, my youngest son just got, and this is a really nice looking Bo Jackson. So that was pretty cool that a stranger came out, gave me a Bo Jackson. And then I was able Bo Jackson card, and then I was able to give it to my youngest son. So my youngest son was super stoked and happy he got this Bo Jackson card. So that was pretty cool. All right, and then right here, Ken Stabler. This was one I was looking at. Man, it's a PSA 7. I do want an 8 or a 9. 9s are too expensive. They're like $1,500. But this is one of my holy grail cards. I do have a couple Ken Stabler cards. This is considered his rookie card, but I'd love to get a Ken Stabler PSA 9 eventually. But I was considering looking or possibly purchasing this PSA 7. However, the guys that and they were cool guys, but that were selling it, they mainly wanted cash. They didn't really want to do trades. So that was kind of the deal with them. They're mainly vintage guys, so so it's all good. I mean, but that was one that I looked at, considered. I just don't want to spend 170. And then this is probably the highlight of the day right here, this trade. So this is where we were leaving, and literally the last table, I walk up, and it's pretty nuts, man. I walk up, and I wasn't gonna stop or anything. The first thing that caught my eye was the Rich Gannon, the Raider card, and I was like, ooh, $80, okay. And then asked him if he'd want to do a trade, so I wanted to see if he'd be interested in anything. So we're talking a little bit, letting him look at my cards. And then I showed him the Drake May, Caleb Williams autograph, and he said I'd be interested in these two. So this gentleman, his name is Aaron. He recently bought a card shop here where I'm at called The Shop. Super duper cool dude. But it kind of evolved from once I knew that he was interested in the Drake May and Caleb Williams auto. My kind of range for Caleb Williams was $400 and the Drake May $300. So I was looking at, I need about $700 for a trade. He wanted to be around $600 in trade value. And so I thought about it, and I was like, well, if I can get 4 cards, let me add these up. So on the right there, you'll see rookie autograph of Jamal Murray. The autograph's an 8. I think they got the autograph wrong on an 8, but the actual card is more like a 9.5. So he wanted $250. This is the morning, just showing you the Drake May to 50, and then the Caleb Williams to 50. I think the Drake May was 47 of 50. Caleb Williams was 40 of 50. So anyways, once I saw the Jamal Murray, I was like, all right, maybe we can do something here. And then I saw, I know it's a Bronco, but it was my wife's dad's birthday. He doesn't collect cards. He's collected some other stuff in the past, but not really into cards and won't spend money on cards, which is fine. but I thought it'd be cool. He just had his birthday. I thought it'd be cool to give him an autograph Peyton Manning because he is a big Broncos fan. They had that card listed for $150, and here's the Murray. They wanted $250 for that. 79 out of 99 on the Jamal Murray for the the Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets. They're doing really good. Here's the Rich Gannon refractor. This is a pretty sick card. 126 out of 250. Jim Mint 10. That was the one I really liked. And then boom, right there. This was it for me, guys. Even though he's not a Raider, right there, man. My guy, Josh Jacobs, 101, dude. Check that bad boy out. And he wanted, I think, $150 for that, which even the $150 I thought was a fair price for sure. Because at first I didn't even notice that Josh Jacobs. That was probably like the last one I noticed, and I don't know why. I mean, I like Jacobs, but because he's not on our team, I'm not gonna be as diligent of a investor in Jacobs. I always love him, and I keep my Jacobs collection, but I'm not going out of my way to buy Jacobs cards at this point. However, if you see a 1-on-1 and you can add that to a trade, so like we killed like so many birds with one stone, and this is the last trade of the day. So we got the wife's dad, a birthday present. We got my oldest son a stinking Jamal Murray autographed rookie card, which is pretty nuts. And then I got my Rich Gannon, a really nice, clean looking Rich Gannon. This thing, just the reflection, the Rich Gannon, man, it's clean. That's 2002. That's not like a reprint. And then Josh Jacobs 101, and that Josh Jacobs is just the icing on the cake. So shout out to Aaron and the shop. Really appreciated this trade. Came out to, I think, what they were asking, about $600. Man, just overall, guys, this experience was really, really fun for me. Like, to be there, like I said in the little clips, the clips weren't that good. I'll have to get better at maybe doing, like, if I'm blogging stuff like that. But to be there, like, all the craziness, there was way more people than I thought. Here in a couple weeks, we're going to have another card show. Coming up here in Denver. So I'm looking forward to probably going to that or trying to taking my sons to that. I don't know if they'll have anything to trade, and I don't know if they'll be able to buy anything, but I don't care. I just want to go to have the experience because it is fun, man, just to look at some cards. Like I said, man, we killed so many birds with one stone. Got the youngest son of something soccer. Ronaldo, really cool. My oldest son, something. The grandpa, something. And then, of course, I got some cool Raider cards. So I think you can't go wrong with that. I think it was a win-win, a lot better turnout than I thought. And they do these, I guess, like once a month. So definitely looking forward to doing that. And then I'm going to show you guys coming up here after that. Later on that evening, we went over to Aaron's, him and some other guys that purchased this card shop recently. And they're going to do some stuff, with it. So hoping maybe I can help out there. But yeah, check it out. We opened up a couple of packs of cards. My oldest son originally picked out a pack, and then he changed his mind, some basketball, and nothing really came out of it, as you'll hear in here. And then I decided to pick his first pack. So he picked one pack, was like, nah, I'm going to pick this other pack. And then I bought the first pack, and you'll see what I get out of here. It's pretty funny, in my opinion.
Okay. So this is the pack that Logan originally grabbed and decided he didn't want this one. He swapped it.
Being a Bills fan, it's like it's a super. It's more
Brooks.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got the auto.
Marquise Noel. Marquise Noel. So that was your first instinct was correct on the one you grabbed. And then we have a 238 out of 299 on
Oh my god.
Hawkins J. And we got World Travelers, DeMontes.
So yeah, that was pretty funny. My son was pretty upset because like the pack I had bought, he was gonna buy. He originally picked that pack, but then put it back and like felt the other pack, and the other pack was thicker. And the other pack that was thicker, it had a spacer in there, and it wasn't nothing. It was just a blank spacer. So You know, I got autograph. Yeah, I mean, like my pack wasn't like super banger. I think we paid $30 a pack for those, but it's just a fun experience. You know, my son's like getting frustrated. He's like, "Oh my," you know, and we'll see. I don't know much about that rookie auto dude we hit. Maybe he'll be worth something down the road, but just to kind of have that experience with my oldest son, I felt like he enjoyed it. Kind of made me feel a little bit young again. For my time being at a card shop, and shout out to the shop and Aaron, dude. They're really good dudes. I forgot to say they had some Bronco magazines, when they won the Super Bowl. So I got those and then gave them to my wife's dad as well. So, I thought that was pretty cool. I was going to buy them. They're like $4 a pop. They decided to gift those to me. They did have some Raider cards there. So that was pretty cool. I'll show you guys these real quick. It was like, I think I got these for like 20 or $25. So Ken Stabler, Howie Long, Lester Hayes, Mark Van Egan, Gene Upshaw, George Blanda, John Matuzak, George Blanda, Daryl LaMonica, Matt Millen, Jim Otto, Art Shell, Cliff Branch, Howie Long. So these guys hooked it up. I think it was, like I said, $25. I'm hoping I can help them out. Maybe do some stuff with their shop, because they open it up. So I think there's some stuff I offer to maybe help them out. And I'd just love to have a shop that's like somewhat close, guys that, care about people and, good experience. So, hoping maybe down the road, something I bring to the table to help them with that. But yeah, man, other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to Hardcore Card Collecting. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, just be honest with me. You think, was there any trades you wouldn't have done? Obviously, I PC Raiders, so, my fandom and some of my decisions might be a little different than others. The number one that I look back that, I even question at all was like, was the Bo Jackson. Like, and by question, I just mean, did I let my emotions get the best of me, or could I have maybe got a little better deal on it or bought it online? I don't know. I mean, just the experience I thought was fun. Part of me, did want to keep I don't know if sentimental value is the right word, but like the Bart Starr and the Johnny Unitas quarterbacks, just because they're so iconic to the NFL. Even though they're not Raiders, I thought, it would have been nice to keep those. So that's probably why I'm kicking myself, is like not exactly the dollar amount, but that I wanted to keep those cards and I let them go for what I feel is maybe a little too cheap. He was saying they're $15 or $20 cards. I don't know, man. But all in all, other than that, I think it did pretty well, man. I mean, really, I think it killed a lot of birds with one stone. So appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys think as well. Thanks for tuning in to Hardcore Card Collecting. Check you next time.